Okay, now we're going to do some research. So we go to Google Trends, and what you can do now is look through these and decide what you want to write about. Now it doesn't matter whether you want to write on the hot searches or the hot trends, because people are looking for both of these. These are the specific searches they're doing, and these are the trends that are hot right now. So no matter what you write on, you are going to get a good amount of traffic to it once I explain how you get started with that. Now, if we go back to our blog that we've set up, what we are going to end up doing, first of all, is we're going to have to go and set up some categories. And you can actually do this on the fly as we post. We don't really have to do it at this point. The reason we might want to do it on the fly is because we're just starting out. We have no categories yet, so we don't know what we're going to write on. So every time we come into a trend or a search that we're going to write on, what we will do is create an appropriate category. So I'm going to write on Adam Sandler for my first post here. Okay, so what I will do is I will create a post called Celebrities, or what I could do is add a new post, and then down here under Categories you can add a new category, and then you can call it Celebrities, like that, and add the category. Okay, and then you can go ahead and write the post. Now your post is in the form of a news story, so you need to make it newsy. If you don't know anything about the topic at hand or the person or whatever it is you're writing about, you can go ahead and do research on Google, see what other people are writing. You can look at ezine articles, whatever you want. Now don't plagiarize, don't copy anybody word for word. Just get the gist of what people are saying and then write your own news story from that. Now, of course, if you click here on Adam Sandler, then you get the most recent results for Adam Sandler. So we have the news stories up here, which are the most recent news stories, and then down here we have his official website, and then usually after that we get images, and then we get general search results. So from these posts here you can sort of see what the hot news is, and at this time it's that Toy Story 3 beat out Adam Sandler's new movie. Okay, so here is the specific story of Toy Story 3 beating out Adam Sandler's movie. So what I would do is I would read through this, gather the appropriate facts, and then write, in my own words, a story about Toy Story beating out Adam Sandler's movie. Now I could also go and look at some other articles on the same subject and then go and build my own story from it. Okay, so once I've done that, all I have to do is go back here and then give a title to my story and, of course, write the story in here. Okay, now I decided to do this in the form of a review of the movie, so I will also add to the categories. I'm going to add another one here called Movie Reviews. Okay, so there's my review that I wrote, and of course my title's up there. We are going to allow comments and not trackbacks, and that's how we set the options there. So at this point we can go ahead and publish our first article. Okay, now let's go and view what our site looks like. Now remember, this is a news site, so what's going to happen is it's going to put it in columns across here. And if we click on this, here is the full story here. Okay, so what we should do is go back to Google Trends and write a few more stories. Now before we do that, what we should do is probably set some monetization up, and monetization can be done on a new site using Google AdSense is the best way to do it. You could also put in a CPA offer in here if you're a member of a CPA network. Just try and match one to what the story's about. So if you have a CPA offer that might be good for somebody looking at celebrity stuff, then you can put it in with the page on Adam Sandler here, whatever you wrote about that's celebrities. Okay, so what we will do is we'll go back to our admin here, and we should go to Appearance, and then we should go to Widgets and just have a look at how we have the widgets set up here. So what we might want to do, we have a left sidebar and a right sidebar. Okay, so you can set this up the way you want it. I'm going to have archives. And then I'm going to have latest. So we should have the featured post on the left sidebar. Okay, we'll save that. Okay, and then we can put on here anything else we want. We're going to want to put our most recent. So let's put that on the right sidebar. Let's say articles here. Okay, now let's go back and have a look. Now, actually, with this featured on here, if we have an article that's in one of these categories and it doesn't show on the front page, okay, so I'm going to remove this for now. We can put it back after we have more stories on our blog. Okay, so let's go have a look now. Okay, I didn't like the way that theme was displaying things, so I went and changed the theme here to a different one. So you can play around with your themes until you get it looking the way you want. Okay, so now I have this looking the way I want it to look. What we're going to do is we're going to add some monetization to our article, and then we're going to go over traffic. So first let's look at monetization, and we'll do that in the next video.